So what are the factors that affects disease? So the one of the most common factor and the one of the biggest factor is this one, and you will agree with me. So if you have a tendency to gain weight, or if you're already in an overweight category, your chances of gaining weight are more than to the individual who have a less weight. So being an overweight is a risk factor for gaining weight. Then the other common theme that you will see, that there are certain life stages that will make you to gain weight. So puberty, pregnancy, postpartum, menopause. Thank you, ladies. XX chromosome, unfortunately, will, so female have more tendency in gaining weight as compared to the male. So this is another factors that we have to keep in mind. Then there are certain life cycles that will throw you off from your curve. So so anything changes in it. So when you go to college, start new work, leave a job, marriage, divorce, illnesses, personal and loved ones, retirement, relocation. So most of us that you will see, you will find that when you relocated to a new country, new environment, new weather, you would see a rise. And of course, past 1 year, this COVID situation has thrown us off. So you have to consider some life event in your weight journey. So what I want you to start thinking about, and that is available in the workshop, is that you start writing your factors. Because remember, if you can identify a problem, you can solve the problem. So identify these and then start working on these. What are your factors? And then of course, after then, certain medical illnesses will throw you off. So chronic pain will of course make you move less. So weight maintenance will be affected, because we know that activity is important for weight maintenance. So people who have chronic pain, arthritis, fibromyalgia would struggle with this. And of course, diabetes, when you start on medications, hypothyroidism, Cushing, and other conditions will make you gain weight. Then we have certain specific conditions, especially GI related, that will throw you off, right? Reflux will make you eat more, a certain amount of food, because your symptoms are getting better, then you will eat. Now, as I say, that there have been some groundbreaking research in obesity. Now we know that there are specific genetic conditions that will make people gain weight. So kids, age 1, age 2, would be obese. And they would have some genetic links. So the most common you would find, we call it PWS syndrome. So Prader-Willi syndrome is the most common. And there are other causes. The other breakthrough research is the one that I would like, the single gene mutation. So these 3 diseases, we have started knowing that they do affect people, they gain weight, and if they're appropriately managed, people start losing weight. So now we are able to identify certain genetic mutations in some genes that causes obesity. Now, it doesn't mean that everyone who is obese have genetic mutations or they have genetic cause. So now we are looking into that, but previously we didn't even thought of that. Then of course the biggest thing, and you will agree with me, mental health disorders. So anxiety, depression, PTSD will throw you off. So the medications, as well as the hormonal imbalance, will cause people to gain weight. Eating disorders are the biggies. Now, in eating disorders, the main thing that comes in our mind is bulimia or anorexia, right? But there are other eating disorders that are usually undiagnosed. So the most common that we have seen in population are binge eating disorder. So they're all good, and then the binges comes in and that throws them off. Then there's something which now we are recognizing as night eating disorder. So most of the calories are just consumed in the night, and rest of the day is good. And so these are the disorders that needs active therapy. Then substance abuse will throw you. So if you are smoking certain drugs like THC and cannabis, so that accumulates appetite, and then people will eat more and gain weight. So things like that. So make sure that you identify what you have so that we can work it out. Okay. Then, as we talked about, medications are the biggies. So chronic pain patients, certain nerve medication, epileptic, steroids, antipsychotic, antidepressants, beta blocker, all of these medications. And if you don't know, discuss with your doctor, and let's see if the medication is the culprit or has been the culprit. And then ensure that in future you stay away from these medications. Shift work. People who travel, shift work, stress, because it knocks your circadian rhythm, abuse, neglect. And so these are the triggers. So it may happen 40 years ago, but it has made an impact. It has knocked your hormones off. Unable to sleep properly. So quality and quantity of sleep is very important, because that will lower the level of cortisol, and then and good hormones stays low, and bad hormones goes up, and that causes weight gain. And then the only thing, so what I have been talking about so far, you could see that there's not much in our hand, to be honest. It is happening in an unconscious level, non-modifiable risk factors. So the only modifiable risk factors in your hand is maybe medication. We can change the medication, our lifestyle, our eating habits, our environment, a bit of an environment. So now you can understand that there are modifiable risk factors and there's unmodifiable risk factors. So here I want you to identify what are the modifiables and non-modifiable risks you have, what can be changed, what can actively be changed, and what can be passively changed with medication and with the discussion to your doctor. So from this, what I want you to know, that there are hidden causes of obesity, root causes of obesity that we don't even know about.